Hello, this is Ben Dickerson. I'm going to be your teacher for 12th grade Humane Letters class this year. This is a very fun class, a lot of good stuff. We're going to be reading the Aeneid. That's what we'll start out with this year. The Aeneid is a lot like the Iliad and the Odyssey. It's a very exciting book. It's a story full of war, and there's a journey kind of like in the Odyssey, and lots of just beautiful writing. It's considered one of the greatest works of the classics. So we're gonna get into that. We'll read the Confessions of Saint Augustine. Those works are that work, the Confessions, is one that is deep in theological content, but it's also very personal. And that's one of the things that's made it very attractive, very popular over many, many centuries, is you get somebody going into his own personal life, his own personal journey, and in the midst of that, you get into some deep theological issues. We'll also read Thomas Aquinas, Treatise on the Virtues. We're going to read Macbeth this year. We'll read some Paradise Lost, and of course, Brothers Karamazov. So a lot of really great literature this year that we'll be delving into. We'll read also Descartes. Just a lot of really good stuff. And part of this, though, is going to be not just an examination of the text, but as Socrates says, any discussion ends up as not just an examination of the subject that we're talking about, but it ends up as an examination of ourselves, that we are part of the discussion. And so our own assumptions, the things that we bring to the discussion, become central and very important. So that'll be an important part of our class discussions too, is figuring out how to resolve differences as they emerge, and figuring out what are the things that we say reveal about us. That's part of Socratic dialogue. Socratic dialogue is not just about, let's figure out what does this word say in the book and what does this word say, but it's about an analysis, and it's about pursuit of truth, and that's an existential pursuit. It involves us as persons, so we'll have to get to know each other and think about ourselves. The first step is self-examination in pursuing the truth. We've got to examine ourselves and see, where are we coming up short? What are we missing? So a little bit about myself. This is my 17th year with Great Hearts. I did 12 years at Veritas, taught 10th grade Humane Letters and 12th grade and 8th grade history class. I also was the master teacher for history, oversaw the history department there for many years. And then I went to Glendale Prep for 3 years and taught 11th and 12th grade. And now I'm in my second year at Anthem. Also for about 15, 16 years, I've been teaching community college classes, religious studies and philosophy classes in the Valley. Just taught a couple over the summer, and I have one in the fall. So that's something that I also enjoy. Let's see, what else? I have 2 kids, married, have 2 kids. My daughter is 9 years old. My son's 12. They're great. Let's see, what else you want to know? Some people say that I'm really weird. That is a vicious rumor that should not be believed. And if it was true, you would find out on your own. But I hear all kinds of stories, and I don't believe any of them. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask them now, and I won't answer them for you because this is a one-way conversation. But you can always email me, and I'm going to see you on Wednesday in person, sort of, on Zoom. Um, but it can be very lively. Zoom conversations can. So please be engaged, and I'll see you guys all then. Okay. Thank you, and looking forward to a good year.